Welcome to Lesson 7, Solve One-Step Inequalities. Your code word for today is rabbit. Whenever we solve one-step inequalities, it's just like solving equations, except now remember we have greater than or less than instead of an equal sign. You can follow along with me on page 636. We're going to do letter B. So I'm given the inequality y minus 3 is greater than 9. And I want to solve this inequality. One nice thing about solving inequalities is it's just like solving equations. So if I need to have y minus 3 and solve for my variable, since I'm subtracting 3, I'm going to simply add 3 to both sides. 3 minus 3 is 0, and I'm left with y. I keep my sign the same way, and 9 plus 3 is 12. So I've solved my inequality. The next step in these is to graph them, like we did in the last lesson. It's just a greater than symbol, so remember I need an open circle at 12, and y is greater than 12, so I want all values that are greater than 12. This is page 637. We're going to do C and D. First for C, we have 10x is less than 80. Again, we solve this just like we would a multiplication equation, except there's just an inequality. So if it's 10 times x, I'm going to need to divide 10 from both sides. My 10's cancel, and I'm left with x is less than 80 divided by 10 is 8. Remember the last step is to graph. It's just a less than sign, so I have an open circle at 8. And I want all values less than 8, so I want all the numbers that are less than 8. So I will shade off to the left. Letter D. I have x divided by 6 is greater than or equal to 7. If I'm dividing by 6, I need to multiply each side by 6. My 6's cancel, and I'm left with x is greater than or equal to 7 times 6 is 42. My last step is to graph. At 42, notice I'm going to have a closed circle because it's greater than or equal to. And I want all values greater than 42. So I'm going to shade off to the right where the values are bigger than 42.